Tough guy. I like that. I like it a lot.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. For today's video, thanks to the wicked team at Killerbody, we're going to be checking out their Transformers, Rise of the Beasts, Mirage, electronic voice changing helmet. This is based on what easily has to be the breakout character of the movie, and when it comes to detail and sculpt, I think it's safe to say that Killerbody have absolutely knocked it out of the park. Towards the end of the movie, we see this guy unfortunately be brutally blown to bits by Scourge, and I'm seriously convinced that somewhere during that final battle, Killerbody swooped in, nicked this guy's head, and have pretty much began to mass produce it. When it comes to the sculpting and the detail, pretty much spot on, even down to the inbuilt circuitry which can be seen beneath the eye lens, which I thought was seriously insane. Now, would you guys believe me if I said that the detail and the paintwork is only one part about what makes this piece so epic? Because as I mentioned beforehand, this is an electronic helmet, so we can actually bring this sucker to life. So the second you spin this bad boy to the side and smack that earpiece,
Look at this face. The name's Mirage.
bang! Mirage is instantly brought to life, which I thought was so freaking cool. Now, there are in total 4 ways of how you can operate the helmet, one of those being voice control, which I won't lie to you guys, is easily my favourite mode this guy has. Open the eye light. You can power those suckers on, and trust me guys, coupled with the insane detail, those LEDs work an absolute treat. I mean, this really does appear to be this guy's head from the movie, which I thought was insane. But we can also command him to voice the lines from the movie, so play the lines.
Woohoo! That sounds good. Get some oil pumping, you know? Yeah.
Which I thought was sick. So this is Killerbody's first attempt, I believe, at implementing a full-blown motorized mouthpiece, which for the character of Mirage, I think is so damn fitting, especially as he was easily one of the most emotive Transformers we have ever seen in the history of the live-action movies. Although, because this is their first crack at this, if this is a feature which they do intend to implement into future releases, it would be cool if maybe they could exaggerate the mouth movement a little more. You know, for myself, I do find it to be a little too subtle, and because you can clearly hear those motors, it also would be pretty awesome if they could also maybe crank that volume up to kind of drown that motorized noise out. But there is no denying that is seriously a sweet feature. So let's run through a few more. Play the lines.
Tough guy. I like that. I like it a lot.
Which is seriously one of my favourite quotes from the movie, and it's wicked how they've actually got the clips from the film. This is Pete Davidson, the actual voice of the character, voicing this helmet, which I thought was sweet. So when it comes to the second mode of operation, here is where you can make use out of the touch control features. So again, the second we spin this sucker to the side and tap the side of the head.
Look at this face. The name's Mirage. Come on. Give me a tap. Just a tap. No offense. Love the neighborhood and all. And then,
which I thought was awesome, and you can also activate or deactivate the eyes using this too. So if we utilize this side, we can power this guy down to reenact his death from the Rise of the Beast movie. I was so glad when they brought this bad boy back to life towards the end of the film, or we can fully reactivate him, which too is pretty damn sweet. And then when it comes to the third way of operation, here is where you can whack out the remote control, which is very cleverly disguised as an actual Autobot insignia, which I won't lie to you guys, again, is vaguely reminiscent of the one which Scourge brutally ripped from Bumblebee's head in the movie. So the second we begin smacking some of those buttons,
cross my spark and hope to die. Don't worry, I got Noah's back. I promise.
it causes him to blast out even more lines from the movie, which I thought was pretty damn sweet. And then for the fourth and final mode of operation, this is where you can transform this guy into a full-blown voice changer. So if we spin him here to the side, for this you are going to want to smack this button, which will then transform the red light into a blue light. And with that activated, this guy is now ready to be paired with a human. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. For today's video, we are reviewing Mirage. And unfortunately, I will say that that is probably the weakest mode this guy has. Unfortunately, the voice changer isn't all that convincing. And again, as I mentioned previously, guys, you can definitely more so hear the motorized movements of the mouth than you can the actual speech. So personally, I would solely recommend that you just make use out of the actual lines taken from the movie, because there is no denying that they sound way more badass than how my voice does. Overall, I think when it comes to the display piece, this thing looks incredible, especially paired alongside some of their past live-action movie releases. I would love to get your guys' thoughts down below. For those of you who are looking to pick this up, definitely be sure to check out the links down below. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and until my next review, Autobots roll out!